Lewis Ocean Bay Heritage Preserve is located in Horry County, just minutes from Myrtle Beach, and is threatened by development on two sides. Conway Medical Center is proposing to rezone and build a new hospital directly adjacent to this 10,000-acre undeveloped public land.
And this is the edge of the preserve. They're trying to put a 28-acre, 50-foot deep sand mine right there. And guess what they found on it when they did the original assessment? Red cockaded woodpeckers.
Red cockaded woodpeckers and bald eagles are federally protected. In June of 2023, I bungeed a 3-foot by 8-foot canvas to a sooty pine trunk and painted for 5 days, dawn to dusk, weather permitting. It was sweaty hot, and even with snake boots, I came home with thousands of chigger bites. Prescribed burning continues to play a major role in shaping the bay habitat. Fire-tolerant longleaf and pond pine are spared from the fires, as well as the Venus flytraps, pitcher plants, and native orchids. Lewis Ocean Bay is perhaps the most biodiverse and unique ecosystem in South Carolina. It's home to our state's only stable population of Venus flytraps, which are native to the Carolinas. It boasts more rare plant species than any other heritage preserve in the state. Deer, raccoon, fox, squirrel, quail, and the highest number of black bears in the state wander the preserve. This is what it looks like 3 months after a controlled burn. A colorful river of pitcher plants in the foreground, a savanna of wildflowers, the blackened trunks of pines, and a fiery sunset became my composition. It was a blast to be in nature on a pocket of sandy and peaty soil, listening to the bird calls. Managed by the South Carolina Department of Natural Resources, the preserve undergoes regular maintenance, including periodic burns, to keep this diversity thriving. Around 150 different plant species can be observed in 1 square meter. This preserve is home to 23 Carolina bays, geographical occurrences of unknown origins. Sugar white sand rims may occur along portions of a bay or encircle an entire bay. The elliptical formations act as basins and collect fresh water, hosting several water-tolerant plant species. This kind of evergreen shrub bog with sandy peat soil is called a pocasin, a Native American word which means swamp on a hill. After the rain, bright flowers sprang out of the earth. March was when they burned, and then I started putting in, not finished at all, but just kind of rendered lightly, the pitcher plants. I know I carry a lot of paints for plein air, but this is one big old thing. There's my backpack, everything but the ironing board goes in. Yeah, I love it out here. Gamblin oil paints, palette knives, and brushes are my tools. An antique ironing board holds the canvas steady. Each grouping in this community of pitcher plants had different colors. Their carnivorous throats use insects for nutrition, but they look like they're singing to me. There is concern that the proposed sand mine, up to 50 feet in depth under permit, will drain nearby wetlands on the preserve, including these Carolina bays, where rare threatened species thrive. The mine applicants did not install groundwater monitoring wells on the preserve as requested by South Carolina DNR. Subdivisions built near Lewis Ocean Bay are draining the swamps, and they are drying up too. Horry County has seen worsening flooding in the past couple of years. The more we destroy wetlands, the worse flooding's going to get because it just increases the speed at which water runs off. Draining and improper development of wetlands makes for more complex prescribed burning. This leads to missed burning opportunities and ultimately causes an increase in wildfire risk. There are many suitable locations for a hospital or a sand mine, but there is only one Lewis Ocean Bay. They must choose another site, as these proposed locations put our communities and natural resources at risk. Your engagement is helping to build a strong voice for protecting this sacred landscape. Thank you.